there, don't care.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kyra and this is my Back to Beauty No by Year. Today I am using my makeup to bring to you my very own tag. Yes, I have created a tag for you guys. I'm so excited and so nervous. I've actually been sitting on part of this tag since January or February of 2018. I'm a chicken. I didn't think anybody would do my tag for a long time, and I'm still not sure, but I really hope if you're a creator, you do. And if you're not a creator, please feel free to answer as many of the questions as you would like down in the comment section. I love, love, love hearing from you guys. This is the Dirty Little Makeup Secrets tag. And the point of this tag for me is just to sort of push away the stigma on some of the things that we might do within our routine, some of the things we might own within our collection, things that you maybe wouldn't want to admit to anyone, but we're going to do it here today because who cares? It's just makeup. What you have, what you do, what you like, it's all up to you, boo. So let's get into it. I'm going to have the questions both on the screen and in the description box below so that if you want to do this tag, it will be very, very easy. So question number one is, what is the dirtiest, as in the most well-loved or abused item in your collection? I've only been into makeup for just a short time, roughly about 2 years, and for me, it is the Lorac Mega Pro 2. This is my Pan That palette from 2018, and she definitely got some love. She looks dirtier in person than she maybe does on camera. Like I said, I have a ton of makeup, so the fact that I have even one product that's even remotely dirty or abused is exciting. So this is my most well-loved and abused makeup product. I have dips and everything, pan in 5 shades, and I love her. I love her still. She's just taking, we're on a break while I'm loving on Jaclyn Hill Morphe this year. This is a fun one. You know you can do it. Number 2, what is your dirty secret makeup habit that you would never show on camera or wouldn't want anyone to see? Q-tips. I'm good. My name is Kyra, and I stick Q-tips into my eyeball. Specifically the tear duct. If I have crusties, if I've got a little hand with a concealer, if I have an eye booger, I know, TMI, I stick Q-tips into my eye. I'm sure I'm not the only person that does this. Please confirm that down in the comments. The other thing I use them for is if I have any shadow or anything on my lower inner rim, I will wipe that off before I go in with a brightening liner shade. So now I've put that out there. Please don't judge me. Number 3, if you're a creator, it will be okay if you answer this question. I will support you, I will still love you, and hopefully you will return the favor. Number 3, a product you secretly want that others have either canceled the brand or the product itself. I mentioned this briefly in a previous video, but I am longing and lusting for the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette. It's true. In all honesty, I wasn't on the YouTube and or makeup scene when the Jeffree Star apocalypse went down and people canceled him and his brand and whatever. Hashtag cancel culture. So for me, it doesn't feel, I don't have all the details, so it doesn't feel like a personal slight to me. I'm not even entirely sure what happened. And so for me, I haven't exactly canceled his brand, but I know so many other people have that I have never purchased anything from the brand. But this palette, thank God, came out during my no-buy year, so I can't buy it anyways, but I love it. I think it's gorgeous. Number 4 is a product that makes you feel guilty, whether it's because you don't use it, whether it's because you are now cruelty-free and that product isn't. Whatever the case, is there a product that haunts your very makeup drawers or haunts you from somewhere? For me, and I've spoken on this before, but I don't know that I've expressed completely how guilty this palette makes me feel, and I'm gonna give you the full story right now. It is the Urban Decay Naked 3. You've seen it before, I'm sure of it. If you haven't, this is what it looks like. I did attempt to pan this palette during 2018 for the hashtag Let's Get Naked project with the Fantastic Ladies, and I failed miserably and quit. This is the bane of my existence currently in my makeup collection. But here's why I feel guilty about this palette. So it was Mother's Day. I talked hubby into taking me to Ulta. I was specifically going, I believe there was some kind of sale going on. I feel like it was, I don't know, it was one of those where each day there was a great deal, and they had the Dose of Colors Marvelous Mauves palette. It was like $16 or something for that day only. So we went to the store only to find out that that was an online only sale. Silly me. And then I went and I looked at the Naked palettes. I was sitting there trying to talk myself into wanting one or the other, and I blacked out and I took this to the cash register and I bought it even though I don't like it. It doesn't inspire me. This is not in any way, shape, or form inspiring to me. It's a beautiful palette. It does work well. The formula is nice. I have no problems with that, but every single time I create a look with this palette, it's a pink gray look. That's all there is to it. This was a case of wanting something to want, which we've talked about before in my no-buy updates. So it makes me feel guilty because I never, ever, ever reach for it. This is why I tried to pan it to begin with. I don't know if I was trying to punish myself or make myself love this, but I don't, and it haunts me from my palette drawer. There you go. Number 5 is dirty makeup rules that you break and don't give a damn. For example, keeping mascara for too long or using a wet sponge in a pressed powder product. For me, I actually had to ask my girl Angela from Beauty by Angela. I was like, I just can't think of anything that I do that I probably shouldn't, or that is technically a rule. And she's like, girl, you keep your mascaras way too long. It's true, I do. These are my current mascaras that I have open. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Original in Burgundy. It is what I'm wearing today, and I have had this since Black Friday. Anyways, I've had it for a long time, but it's still going strong. I love that mascara. And then the NARS mascara, I believe I've had open since maybe January or February, but it is a deluxe sample. It's true, I'll admit it. I keep my mascaras for too long. I keep them as long as they're performing and as long as they're not doing anything untoward, like flaking on my skin or irritating my eyes, of course. I've admitted it. My name is Kyra and I keep mascara for way too long. Number 6, what is the oldest product in your collection and just how old is it? For me, I actually had a little bit of trouble figuring this out. My memory sucks, as some of you will know, but it is the number 7 Match Made bronzer in the shade Caramel. I purchased this like 2 years ago. This was my very first bronzer. I never wore bronzer prior to using this product, and I love it. This is definitely a beginner-friendly bronzer in my opinion. If you're looking for one for a young teenager who wants to get into bronzing, or if you yourself are very fair or generally struggle with bronzer and application methods, this is foolproof, and it is the oldest product in my collection. And I am working on using it up. Number 7, your guilty pleasure channel that you just love to watch. And for me, this is Tara Babies. You can interpret this question any way that you want to, but for me, I get such a guilty pleasure out of watching her haul stuff. I watch her Saturday haul every single Sunday. It's a part of my routine. It's a part of my life. I just love watching her open the packaging, show the product, swatch the product, maybe even apply the product. And it's all really high end. Not all, mostly, let's admit. It's a lot of high end stuff, things that I would never buy, but I absolutely love to see her show on film. So that is my guilty pleasure channel, and it's a guilty pleasure because I don't really watch hauls altogether. Very few people will I watch them haul anything, and that doesn't even have anything to do with my no buy year. That's just me in general. Number 8, what is your worst makeup skill and or the worst makeup phase that you've gone through? For example, did you wear nothing but super heavy black eyeliner in high school, or blue eyeshadow, you know, from lash line to brow bone? Like, and I'm not saying these are bad things. I'm saying, what did you interpret as your worst makeup phase? Or if you don't have one, like I don't, then what is your worst makeup skill? I don't have a horrible makeup phase that I went through, because I wasn't allowed to wear much makeup when I was growing up. We weren't allowed to wear eyeliner. We could only wear brown mascara. It just had to be soft and natural, or we weren't allowed to leave the house. So for me, I will be telling you that my worst makeup skill is liquid liner and lashes. I don't currently have any lashes because I've given up. But I would sometimes like to have a little kitten wing and just darken that lash line with a liquid liner. That's why I own one. This is the NYX Epic Ink. I do like the really, really thin felt tip on this product. So, you know, I don't think this is a surprise to any of you. You never see me in liquid liner. I tend to tight line with a pencil liner. I still aspire to master this, and I know the only way to do that is to keep on trying and practicing. So I need to keep us out on my vanity here so that I can remind myself to practice at night before I take my face off. All right, number 9, I would like to give an honorable mention to my girl Angela from Beauty by Angela. I will link her below, and she actually came up with this question whilst I was reading her the other questions on the phone one day. And the question is, name a product you would or do share with your bestie, but probably shouldn't or might be considered gross. And I thought that was a perfect question because Angela is my bestie, both here on YouTube and in real life. And there's kind of like 2 or 3 things. Number 1, a lot of people don't share lip products, but I would absolutely share a lip gloss with either one of my besties. Now, I'm not talking about any friend that might show up at your house to use your makeup. I'm talking about my besties, Angela and Jess, okay? I would absolutely share lip gloss with either one of them. It might be considered gross because,
you know, you pull the applicator out, you put it on your lips, you put it back in, you put it on your lips, you put it back in.
You get the idea, right? I don't care. They're not gross people. It is what it is. It really just doesn't bother me. And the other 2 things that I would absolutely share with Jess and Angela would be eyeliner and mascara, which some people would be like,
You're gonna get an eye infection.
well, if I do, I will live and I can throw the product away. But yeah, I would absolutely share an eyeliner with them, and I would absolutely let them try any mascara that I might have open. They're my besties. There's nothing I wouldn't share with them or give to them if they wanted them. And we've come to the last question already. You might not think already. You might be thinking, hello, wrap it up, sister. But number 10, do you have a secret weapon when it comes to applying makeup? This could be either a product or a tool. And for me, I chose the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. I have mine in the shade Dim Light. This is the full size, and I'm wearing it today, which is what gives to this general glow and health of my skin. I once wore this when going out to eat with my family, my hubby and my kiddos. A woman came up to our table to take our drink orders, and she looked at me and asked for my ID, which I'm always flattered when they ask for an ID. I gave her my ID, and she gasped audibly and said, "Girl, whatever you're doing, it is working for you." And I said, "It's this." So that is it. That is my tag. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that you will just have fun with this tag and keep things lighthearted. These are really not meant to be dirty secrets. I think that's what I'm hoping to accomplish through this tag, is that we will share what we do and what we love and what we like without fear of other people judging us or, holding these dirty little secrets in our hearts. With all that said, I hope all of your makeup days are absolutely beautiful makeup days, and I will see you in my next video soon.